What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I had to follow up the last video I made on Ben and Julianna Zobrist, or formerly known as Julianna Zobrist. I'm not sure if she's going to change her last. Probably going to keep it, because that's what bitches do. She's probably going to keep the last name because it has clout, because it's attached to Ben, and she can still make money off it, make her own clothing line, whatever. That's the same thing with Scottie Pippen's little thought, Larsa Pippen, who was sleeping around. She's still known as Larsa Pippen, even though she's for the streets. Her last name should literally be Streets. But this is what bitches tend to do. They tend to keep the last name of their former spouse, the husband who made a name for himself, worked his way up to get in the position he was. They keep his name because it has clout, and they realize that if they take back their maiden name that has no clout because they didn't build anything up, that no one's going to buy their product, no one's going to know who they are. That's the mindset of the modern day woman. But besides that, before I get down that rabbit hole of everything, we're going to be talking about a follow-up story, all right, that has just come out. If you didn't watch my video about a week ago on Ben Zobrist, Julianna Zobrist, basically these two went to counseling. Ben Zobrist is a World Series MVP in the National Baseball League, Major League Baseball. Very successful guy. You could argue he has looks, money, and status, but it doesn't matter in this case. He and his wife were having marital issues. We're finding out more and more details as the story continues to evolve. But if you didn't see last video, I'll summarize it for you guys. So these two have marriage issues. She's a Christian gospel singer. He's in the MLB. They decide to go seek therapy and Christian counseling from their family pastor, and the pastor decides to splash his holy water all over Ben Zobrist's wife. Ben eventually finds out about the affair, and his season is cut short because he's dealing with all this drama, turmoil, and chaos. He's also a father. He had children with this woman, so he's dealing with all that on the side while trying to maintain his marriage and go through the divorce proceedings. She decides to divorce him in the end after all of that, and she, according to this article and more information that's coming out, is demanding not one, not two, not three, guys, not three, $4 million in assets. $4 million in assets after she's the one getting smashed out by the family pastor. I'm walking off. We're done. Pack it up. We're done. We're done. We're out here.
2 hours later.
Make it make sense to me, please. How messed up of a human being in general can you be to smash your family's pastor that you and your husband trust, that you convinced your husband to trust spending time with, which was dumb in the first place. But they trusted this man, and she's out here getting sprayed with holy water, digging out his wife's guts instead of talking about how to heal the marriage. She's getting blessed by the pastor in more than one way, and you have the audacity to demand $4 million in assets after doing this to this man and your kids and your family. Let's dive into the story. Let's see if it's justified. It's not, but let's just dive into it anyway. I just want to share this with you guys because honestly, when I read this, I was like, there's no way. We've read some crazy stories on this channel, but I'm just like, there's no way. There's no way she's going to win this. But the fact that she has the audacity, $4 million. Let's just read it. The wife of Ben Zobrist filed court documents claiming that the former Chicago Cubs player failed to preserve marital assets when he took a leave of absence in 2019. Yeah, because you were getting smashed by the pastor, and he was like, I need to spend all my money because I earned this money before she gets any of it. Smart man. Julianna Zobrist also claimed in court documents obtained by the Chicago Tribune that Ben Zobrist essentially went from the top of his game to basically giving up. Yeah, because the more money he earns, he realized after he was smashing the family pastor, he's going to have to fork over to you. So why would he work harder to give you more of his money? Of course, smart man, Ben Zobrist. Not smart to marry this woman and trust her, but smart to just, essentially stop trying as hard and earn less money so he doesn't have to fork over more assets to this conniving, evil woman, which caused a massive loss in income, and that he intentionally and voluntarily stopped working. Yeah, I'm sure that would demotivate any normal man from working hard. Hearing your wife getting smashed out by your family pastor. That would be hard to work through and be at your tip-top performance, be in your best shape, especially with a sport like baseball or an athlete or something that's very high performance and you have a lot of eyes on you, that's a lot of extra pressure. That's a lot of extra stress. She is asking for an additional $4 million to be awarded to her during their divorce trial, which is set for next month. In 2019, he had a contract with the Chicago Cubs for $12 million, but since he only played for 2 months, his salary was prorated and he earned $4.5 million of the $12 million he could have earned. Ben Zobrist's attorney calls Julianna Zobrist's claim utterly absurd in a filing to the judge handling the couple's divorce proceedings. Ben Zobrist claimed that his wife had an affair with their minister for whom he is suing. Zobrist said the family minister defrauded his charity foundation to the tune of $6 million. He also says that Julianna coaxed him into returning to the Cubs because she wanted more money. It is Mrs. Zobrist, by having the extramarital affair and confessing same to her husband and not disclosing the true extent of her affair, that caused him such extreme mental distress and difficulty that resulted in an inability to finish his long and very successful career in the way that he had hoped and planned for. Zobrist was a 3-time All-Star while playing for the Tampa Bay Rays, Oakland Athletics, Kansas City Royals, and Cubs. He won World Series titles with the Royals in 2015 and was named the World Series MVP when the Cubs won in 2016. So that's going to do it for this article. I'll link the article in the description box, but honestly, I just have to say, what an evil, evil woman. All right, I almost said the B word. I almost said it. I really wanted to, but I already said enough in this video. I have to edit that out. But what an evil woman. This man is providing for the family, going out every day, working on his craft, trying to be the best he can be. And he wants to seek marriage counseling. He wants to work things out with this marriage. And the man he trusts, the pastor, someone that you and the family were familiar with, if you watched my last video, they were very familiar with this man. They've been going to his church for over a decade. He's smashing your wife while you're playing and trying to provide for your family and the lifestyle your family got used to. Because you are a baseball player, you're going to have a certain type of lifestyle. Good luck to you, Julianna Zobrist, in your search for a man making as much as Ben Zobrist. And it has nothing to do with the money he's making at the end of the day. Even if he was working a 9-to-5 job somewhere else, that doesn't make it right. And that doesn't excuse the fact that this woman cheated on him and is still demanding more money and is trying to just squeeze every penny, every dime out of this man because she realizes she has no value without him. That's what it really comes down to. She realizes that she can't go out and get it on her own. She needs to financially extort this man and take him to the cleaners when he did nothing wrong, because she realizes she just lost her cash cow. And unfortunately, that's how oftentimes a lot of women view men in today's society. That's a sad truth, but that's a brutal, honest truth. And I hope you guys can take a lesson from this story. I hope you guys realize when you're getting involved with a woman, it doesn't matter how much money you make. It doesn't matter who you are. You're never safe from female nature. You're never safe from a woman that has it out for herself. A woman that's selfish. A woman that doesn't care about raising a family and kids with you. She just wants to do what she wants to do, and she's using you temporarily to financially extract you and extort you one day. And she's having her affairs on the side, and if you catch her one day, she's going to extort the money from you through a divorce and take your kids and try to sue you when you did nothing wrong. Unfortunately, this happens to many men across the world each and every day. Maybe on a smaller scale than Ben Zobrist, but it still happens. So I hope you guys take some information from this, some valuable information. What a sad story. My thoughts and prayers go out to Ben Zobrist, and I hope he wins this case. I really do, because this is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous that she's trying to make him pay more money than he already has. And I'm sure he's going through grieving periods right now and processing all of this still going on, and I'm sure it's just blowing his mind that this woman that he loved, this woman that he married, right, that he trusted, had this dark side to her. A lot of times we also, as men, we don't realize what women are capable of until the relationship is over, what they were really thinking about us the whole time, if they really loved us, because you get to see her true side after the relationship's over and when things aren't going well. Ben's seeing it now. You guys have probably seen it in the past of your relationships. She can no longer hide behind her ambassador, her honeymoon stage self, where she's so in love with you and she's willing to do anything for you. she can't hide any longer. So that's gonna do it for this video. Be sure to let me know in the comment section what you thought about this story. Leave below a like if you enjoyed the content and want other people to see the story, and share the video as well to push my content out there. And until next time, have a blessed rest of your day. Peace. I'm gone. Have a good one.